What's going on, everybody? Can you hear me this time? Start this show off right. Make sure all the settings are correct. We are good. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy winter weather again. And happy post-Super Bowl garbage. Thank God that shit's over with. Special night tonight. The Hock Star sent me a blind that I get to do. Kind of like what we did last week with him. Just go through it. Talk our way through it, learn about it, see what we like the most, try to do maybe some guesses and just enjoy the time together. And then at 8 o'clock, I got something that Katie and Ethan Turk have as we watch Scott and Jason pick a Sagamore over on Scott's channel. So we'll be all jumping back and forth. It's a big, crazy night, but let's catch up in the chat and then we'll bring the man on. There is the top dog in the house. Cheers, buddy. Bourbon Neophyte. I don't know if you got my message. Check your mail. Randall's going to do a double oaked. I love it. Good idea. Double trouble. Cheers and good to see everybody. The Hockster says. Top Jimmy is here. My man. Cheers, Whiskey Nose. Corvette Trey. Cheers, buddy. Did you ever figure out why that Ardbeg was $300 and some? It shouldn't be if that's the same sticker. I think there's only one type of committee release, and that shouldn't have been that much. GT Mustang. What is going on, brother? So good to see you again. Thank you for the killer blind you sent me. Dan O.B. is here. Wow. Tommy D. Yeah, man. Slapshot is here, man. Drinking the George T. Stagg tonight. I saw that. Got you down, Tommy D. Thank you, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, we're going to do a T-shirt. New T-shirts are out, guys. Got the link in the chat. If you win a shirt, we're going to do that, and I'll do the same blind flight that I'm sending Katie and Ethan. So how about that? All right, let's see if I missed him. Greg, the Hitman McDonald, just want to let everybody know that where's that? Greg has been found safe. So there we go. Greg has been found safe. All right, awesome. And I know what I was going to do. Where'd it go? I was showing Scott this every time I can handle it and get a super chat.
Thank you very much.
What's that? Getting fancy around here. All right, guys, let's get the man on, the Hock Star.
How's it going, buddy?
Very much. I want an AI voice for that. That's the only one I could find on Canva to start. So I need to play with that one a little bit more. I'm sure I can find a president's voice or something kind of funny. Or
I liked all your intro stuff. It was very motivating. I felt like I just wanted to get up and like run around the house a little bit or something.
Yeah, make you want to bench press some bottles.
maybe want to do something. That's for sure. So.
Oh, geez. Yeah, guys. Cheers. 19 in the chat. Miracle. Good to see you. Hope you had a great birthday. All right. Scott, talk about what we're doing, because I kind of gave the rundown, but I think we're doing the same thing we did last week.
Yeah, basically. So this is just for Marty to kind of have some fun. You know, blinds are obviously always a fun thing to do, and to be able to throw some interesting things in here. It'll be kind of fun just to see how he kind of ranks these, what he likes. To me, they're all great. It's just going to be a matter of what it is he's feeling tonight, and what kind of works with his spearmint chew that he's got.
Yeah, I got nothing in tonight yet.
All right. Okay. So
we'll see what
we're going untainted tonight so far.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it's here on deck. I mean, it's just, it's ready. Just
okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So, I mean, I guess, once you go through these again, if you can, I'm not going to ask you to like name the distillery. If you want to, fine, but maybe give me an idea of age, maybe some proof, and just your overall thoughts, and then rank them from your least favorite up to your favorite, and that's about it.
Perfect. Well, that sounds like a plan. I like it. That's the thing. The more I've started doing these blinds and stuff on the channel, I love it. I love doing it because I think I learn something more every time I do it. But I don't like like we talked about last week, I don't like the pressure of doing it against somebody all the time.
Yeah.
I like to do it and just say, hey, I think that's a right. Hey, you're right. Are you close in proof? Yeah, you're pretty damn close.
Yeah.
So that way you start trusting your palate a little bit more off and on.
I agree. I think it's a great way just to reaffirm like what it is you're doing and tasting and all of that. So
yeah, it's a great way to just work out. So anyway, look, I left that damn Craig McDonald picture back there. Oh Jesus, I'm sorry, Greg. Let's see. This is put that one back. Here we go. Yeah. All right. If I miss anybody in the chat, no, I think we're good to go. All right. I am starting with letter A off a shot. Nothing to drink yet tonight.
Yep. Letter A. So
all right, let her rip.
Other than number one, there was no real particular order. I kind of had them and I threw them in there, but actually I didn't even check to see what the proofs were on them when I sent them to you.
Right.
I didn't really want to focus necessarily on that. Because you get so used to wanting to taste these things in proof order that, this way, you can kind of go into this a little bit more subjectively. So
it's got a nice sweet oak nose right off a shot. I think this one might have a little proof, Scott, to it. Like we said, I know we're not going to guess, but
have you had anything prior to this at all?
No, I've had a little bit of ginger ale just to keep me.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the diet ginger ale, man. Just kind of the fizz on it seems to clean me out pretty good.
Yeah, one of these I haven't gone back. Actually, two of them I haven't gone back to in a while. One in quite some time. So it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Tom. That's awesome, dude. Let's get jerky. Me and Tom are going to have on, what's his name? Hold on. Greg. Is that his name? Greg Keeley from Larrikin in, I think, the first or second week of March. Bourbon or distillery, I guess, technically now. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about them.
Yeah. The kangaroo stuff. You can see that, but that
interesting.
I can make it bigger, but yeah, they're right there, just down the street from Wild Turkey.
Huh. Interesting.
And they've got their own stuff. This is a cast strength single barrel bourbon that's 8 years old at 118 proof.
Wow,
that's pretty damn solid.
I think those are all good numbers right there.
They come at you quick. Yeah, that's sweet wood. Good Lord.
Who doesn't like some sweet wood, right?
That's Scott. Thanks, man.
I got your back while you're sniffing and tasting. So if you're looking for somebody to continue saying dumb things, I'm right here for you, man.
Oh,
I'm drinking one of them. I'm drinking one of them tonight because I haven't gone back to it in a while, and it reaffirms my my love for it.
I feel like I know this. I should know this, but I'm not going to be that smart.
Well, just off the top of your head, is there anything that's kind of jumping out to you at all?
Maybe a little. I don't know, man. Heaven Hillish. Maybe not. That's stupid right off a shot.
I'd say you're kind of close. Wouldn't say you're too far off on that one.
Thank you, Travis. I don't know, man.
What do you guess? Have you tried it yet or no?
I just took one little swig and it just kind of.
Okay. With these things, I've felt that it's nice to kind of like nose it a little bit, taste it, and then go back to nosing. And I think that starts to really bring out a lot of, just your senses are kind of are all firing on all cylinders at that point.
That makes sense.
Because just to try to nose something like right away, that's tough to do. I think getting it on the palate helps for both. So I don't think you necessarily need to just smell it first without tasting it. I think you can kind of go back and forth and really get a true, representation of what that is. So
shit, this is ridiculous. Oh, I know what that could be. Four Roses. I'll say about one. It's hit me about 116.
Okay, 116. All right.
could be light. It could be, you know what? It's probably lighter than that. I'll say 116 minus, even though we're saying we're not doing that, even though I'm just used to throwing it out there.
All right, you gotta throw some points in there.
It's got a little clove, little spiciness to it. Like I said, I got a good wood note.
I would say there's a 100% chance that you've had this. I know for sure you've had it, and you probably have a bottle or have had bottles, would be my guess. So
yeah, this is fantastic. There's a little nutty note there though on the nose, but that comes after I've tasted it twice, which is weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you're starting to pick up really, you know, everything at this point. You know, once you kind of continue to nose and taste it, it just reaffirms what all of that stuff is. That's so right.
This thing may have some age to it, Scott. I think I'm getting a really good dusty finish on this thing that it just sits there on the back end and it says hello for a couple minutes and it waves goodbye. You know, it doesn't sit there and pound you to death with heat. Or this could be a dusty something. I'll just leave that there. I should know, like you said, you know, I've had it.
Yeah, it'll probably. I think maybe if you eventually, you know, kind of get all the way through and go back or whatever it may be, you might start to pick up on what this one is a little bit. So I wouldn't say it's just a regular like shelfer or anything, but you can find it a little bit. So it's not just out there everywhere. I'll say that. So and you were thinking again, what was the proof? What'd you say? 116.
I've kicked it back to like 103 now. I just don't think it's that hot.
Okay.
And it may be, I mean, that's the thing. This thing could be pulling the socks off of me, and it could be that hot. But I'm getting a dusty turkey funk now, just straight up on it. And I don't know.
Well, you've covered a lot of.
I've been all over damn.
But I mean, it's the fun part. I mean, I think as it starts to kind of sit on the palate a little bit, it starts to, it becomes whatever that is to you. You know, this is the fun part of a blind, is just that, you never, you don't know. I mean, I had the luxury of knowing what it all is, but it's fun to hear the interpretation of things. So
this could be an old 101 or, oh shit. Nope. Is it turkey? Can you, we don't want to do that. I think I know exactly what this is now. But you did it. I think you talked me through it, which is cool.
Okay.
Because I think the pepper spice I'm getting now on the finish is what's making me feel like I think I know what it is, which is good. I hope I'm close.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The Eagles are here. The Eagles.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that? That dude there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
cheers,
I was happy for Darrell that the Eagles won. And I mean, really, honestly, that was, I mean, from an Eagles standpoint, I mean, that was a trouncing of the Chiefs. I mean, they had completely manhandled that football team. I mean, that was upper varsity versus, I don't know, a bunch of 8th graders or whatever. I mean, that was a butt kicking is what that was. So, the Eagles, man, they showed up. I did not see them embarrassing Kansas City the way they did, but that game was over before it was over. So
I tell you, when that first drive and it was 4th and 2 and Hurts threw it down the right sideline, just a straight, I guess it was just a post really. And they called offensive pass interference. I was like, because he scored. I thought, no, maybe he didn't score, but he was close. And I was like, here we go. And then they ended up, I think, scoring that drive. And then Kansas City had a bad, not a bad call, but they pretty much had a makeup call for that one on the next possession. But I think overall it wasn't terribly officiated, I guess.
I mean, I don't think there was really no moments for them to like really overly get involved that much. I mean, early on, I think they were probably calling some ticky-tack things, and eventually they just let them play. But I think also it was just out of hand at that point. I mean, when whatever it was, 26 or 27-0 or 3 or
Yeah.
I mean, that game was over. I mean, Kansas City was not going to win that football game. Philadelphia brought their A game, that's for sure. So,
all right.
All right.
How we doing on time? We're good. 15 after. Perfect. This one's a little bit darker, richer sugars.
You're on number 2 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, it's dark too. Nose isn't hot.
She's a dark one. I don't think I'm going to go out on a limb and say I don't think you've had this one.
Okay.
At all.
Good.
I could be wrong, but I don't think I've seen you floating around with this bottle at all or posting it at all. So
And the legs on it's ridiculous. Let me show everybody. This thing is just a beast. You can see it running. That's another thing too. It's cool about the Streamlabs, Scott, is you can just put your mouse over that person instead of going down to the bottom, and I can double click you, and there you go. Then I double click it again and bring you right back out.
That's nice.
Got my Hard Truth bottle today. Probably crack it Thursday when I stream. There you go. God, that thing's mouth coating such rich sugar.
Yeah, this is where this one like really hits like what it is that I enjoy with bourbons right here. So not to try to sway you or anything, but it'll be interesting to see. Really, honestly, I mean, the other ones are gonna. I mean, they're all gonna compete like big time with this. So I mean, it's gonna be really interesting to see how in the world you rank these. Because looking at them, I don't even know how I would do it. So
you don't want me to mess up that shirt, Randall. I like B a lot. This is older, I think.
That was one thing I was trying to be kind of aware of, was trying to give you something that's gonna, I don't want to say like make you guess, but like really make you try to like, think about like what some of these are, and like and whether or not it's a profile that you enjoy. Like I feel like most or all of these are something that like anybody could kind of enjoy. Now, again, that's probably, an unsafe thing to say, because I know it's not going to be the case, but to me it was. So
that thing's got a little, I mean, the finish just goes on with Spice Rack all day, but not a heat that makes you want to back off of it. It makes you want to keep going back to it. This could be older stuff.
Do you have any guess as to, all right, so you said what, 10 or 12? What are you thinking, like proof wise? What's kind of just jumping out to you?
I don't think it's a proofy bomb. I think it's a flavor bomb. So that I'm trying to distinguish.
Yeah.
I think it's a bourbon, but I don't think it's finished.
Okay.
I think it's got it. 107. I'm just going to throw that out there. I just want to be in a realm.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
I think I may be missing it with the flavor. The flavor may be hiding the proof a little bit, but it's freaking awesome. So I don't know. That's great. That's my favorite between the first two right now off the shot for sure.
It's in your top two so far?
Yeah, I think it's going to make a top two.
It's in the top. It's in my top 2.
Sorry, it's going to make the top. It's going to make the top 5 anyway. All right, I'm going to save that one. God, I don't know, man. I wish you'd have sent me 4 ounces of this one. And I bet when you reveal it, you'll be like, "Yeah, I bet you wish I did." It's one of those.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I almost like said something that I shouldn't have said. So I'm glad I kept that to myself. So I have a feeling you'll probably want more than 2 ounces or 4 ounces.
Yeah.
But I also here's one thing I will say. I think the interesting part with what you're drinking is, and this may surprise you a little bit, but that right there has kind of been pooped on a little bit. And I'll explain more when we get into it, and my reasoning why I think it's the opposite of that, and maybe why some people have kind of downplayed that one, but for me, I think for what that is, like I don't know, I gotta be quiet, or I'm gonna like eventually just say.
Well, no, you're not. Here, I'm gonna tell you, you're not going to say anything that's going to change anything, because you said for a fact I've never had it, so I'm not even trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
So you can.
I don't think you've had this, but I mean I could be wrong. I don't know everything that you drink.
No,
but,
sure.
I mean, it's one that like not a lot of people have. I'll say that. So.
I mean, there's a lot of things I've had very little of. I've had and I don't own any of it. It's Found North. Don't own any. Corbin Cash. Don't own any. There's several, but I've had tastes of it, so that's hard for me to. I don't know if that's something that I need to. Hell, if I don't have it, I don't know. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Right.
You're not going to pull a left field guess out of the air.
No. I mean, I think for a lot of people, this would be a difficult one to just guess what this is. Unless you've maybe had it or something very similar. That'd be about the only way.
You want to eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we use chewable sometimes, or crushable, or what, but this one, I'm trying not to taste any more of it.
It is easy. It's easy to drink. That's for sure.
All right. I'm going to move to C before I do.
Okay.
Let me get that on out of the way there.
Okay.
So I can't reach it real quick. What's up, DMC?
I better label. I had them numbered. I better label them as letters. So
you can go down the line. It's fine. We get it. A little spicy clove right off the shot there. I think it's a bourbon nose. This one might have a little punch heat to it. Put it about 113 to start on the nose.
I gotta look back at what this proof was. I don't even remember, but
just sweet. It's definitely a chocolate note on this one, Scott.
Okay. I can see
maybe just a shade of leather. Nothing, but I don't think it's a rye. I think it's just that good of a barrel. It's a little toasty. It's good. Damn.
What's up, Roger?
That's got a little. It's got a little old Russell's feel to it. It's weird. The back end, man, it's just it's still a spice bomb, but it's just like pop rocks. It's not there exploding and knocking you down. But
how? Let me ask you this: how is this one comparing to number 2 for you?
I don't think it's as rich mouthfeel sugar as 2 was.
Okay.
I think 3 or C is a little bit lighter on the palate. Like I said, it's not as viscous.
Okay.
Lighter than B. Less viscosity. I still like it. I think I still like it about 110 to 113 proof, but it's still spicy, man. This is where I think this is what's throwing me on these is I can't tell if I'm getting just good mash spice, barrel spice, or is it the heat?
Yeah.
But it's solid. It's got that dusty funk a little bit to it on the nose now. Little candy. Shit, that's solid.
Yeah, I cannot. I see Sugar Kitty says go Flyers. I can't get behind them. Being a Ranger fan, I can't do that. But I may need Sugar Kitty to help me out with with getting a bottle. I cannot find the OESO of the Four Roses, and I want to do a side by side. I want to do a video. I want to do that video of the. So, Kitty, if you can shoot me an email, maybe I can. If you're able, I thought you had said something before about maybe being able to find them. That bottle it's just difficult to find of the single barrels, the Four Roses, that OESO.
Huh.
I can't find that darn thing anywhere.
Wonder why. I thought you'd figure they'd send them all at the same time. If you're going to order one case, send all three.
I think the problem was everybody somehow wanted that bottle. Like of all the ones people wanted the
O.
All right, Travis. Okay, I appreciate. I know. I thought Travis was with SVP last week, but it's tough, man. It's not an easy one. If I thought I was just going to be able to go in anywhere, I got the other two pretty easily, but I wanted to do all four of them, including the original OBSV. But I wanted to do a video of all four of them and just kind of a quick little comparison. But
yeah,
anyway.
Well, you'll be in Kentucky the week after, so you'll see it. You'll find it in the next 2 weeks, I guess.
Maybe.
Dan a bunch in Florida.
Of course.
Maybe we can reach out to Carlos. Can you reach out?
Actually, I'll see Carlos. I'll see Carlos in a couple of weeks. He's going to be at the Ben Holiday. Yeah, Ben Holiday pick that we're doing on February 20th.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whoever the fry. I don't want like anybody just buy a bottle. Like if Kitty can't find one, maybe I'll.
Okay.
But anyway, I know Travis was with was looking for me, so I'll see. So hey, Eric, how's it going?
All right. Let's see. SBE. Yeah. They're supposedly sending more either tomorrow or the week after. Okay.
Yeah. Or Travis, if you want to shoot me an email or whatever, that's fine too. Just My Bourbon Journey 01 at gmail.com. If you want. How is C settling in for you?
It's getting hotter.
Getting hotter.
It's getting more spice since it's opened up. No joke.
Yep.
It's getting. This thing feels like a Russell's pick to me, Scott, just all of a sudden. I don't know why but I don't know. I like it, though. I still think B's better for me.
Okay.
I've got it at 113, bourbon, chocolate, dusty candy. It was a little bit lighter on the palate than I said B was.
Okay.
Yeah, Toby, that'd be great. It's a spicy clove. I'm thinking too hard, Scott. That's the problem.
I'll give you a slight hint on this one. Okay. Of all of the releases of this one, this is maybe garnered. I'm trying to think of how many they have. Maybe they're up to, let's see. I'm going to say, I think 12 releases of this. And this has always been thrown in as, if not number one of all the releases, but there's for a lot of people, this would be number one on their list. I'm not trying to sway you. I'm just telling you the facts, man. Don't shoot the messenger.
No, I don't know what. I mean, I'm I dig it. I can see where that's really nice, and it's smooth. It doesn't hit you with a bunch of heat. It doesn't pound you. Roger. You know what? In Roger's defense, I only own one, and it's batch 3.
Oh, batch 3.
So,
okay.
Yep.
Look at all the guesses.
Oh,
everybody.
You know what? I like it because if they're right, people are educated. They know. I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
And that's kind of part of it too. Like what I thought about doing was, but if I show it, then I don't want people to say it in the chat all the time. So that's why I was originally going to like have you look away and I was going to show everybody, but I didn't want someone to then type in what the bottle was. Then it just it ruins it. So you guys will have to guess right along with Marty. So
what's up, Tom?
How's it going, Tom?
See you next week, buddy. There's Will the Thrill O'Neill.
What's up, Will? Good to see you, brother.
Tickle bottled in bond.
Could be.
Their favorite. And that's definitely that's definitely Dusty Turkey.
It's also probably making this a little bit more difficult coming off of like what 2 is as well. So
but I tell you what, if this is, I mean, the cat's kind of out of the bag, but if this is if this is what people are guessing, and you don't have to say nothing, I've seen a lot of people go back and forth say, well, I like 11 better than 12 or 12 better than 11. And this, I don't have either one. So this is nice just to base, if that's, to break one of them down hard like this. This is good.
Yep.
Yeah, now this damn B's got a coffee. I keep going back to B. It's got a coffee note now. Caramel candy.
Yeah. What the funny part is, as I like look at all of these things, I basically sent you what I like. Yeah. So
Trey, I can send you Scott's email, and you can email him.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just My Bourbon Journey 01 at gmail.com. So
yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, you're right, Will. All right, on to the D. Put the D on the nose.
Yep, get the D on the nose. This is a tickler right here. So
it is.
This one will be interesting. This was probably I don't want to say of the 4 that I was most interested in, but it's one for me for what this is that has not always been my favorite.
Huh.
So
it's a Scotch.
Until this. No, it's definitely not that. Look at that color. There's no damn Scotch that looks like that. No. There's no Scotch that looks like that except for some fake one. I was like in the movies, like when some guy says, "Yeah, pour me some Scotch," and it's like just thick and like rich and like dark looking. I'm like, they just poured that dude some iced tea is what they gave him.
Poured him some fresh perk. Remember that shit when we were kids?
Perk?
Yeah, perk coffee. The percolator.
Oh yeah, perk coffee.
I've not smelled that in probably 25, 30 years. I bet if you walked in a room and somebody was perking that, you'd be like, wow, what is that?
I would have no idea. I mean, I know like my parents would just have those big old cans of like, I don't know, probably Folgers or Maxwell House or something like that, All
right. Yeah. Cool. All right. On to the D. Like I said, this is sweet candy, caramel. Not a lot of barrel, though. Sugar forward. About 114 on the nose. A lot of vanilla on this one for me, Scott, for some reason.
I can totally see that.
A little baked vanilla cake with some icing or something, kind of like
What I will say about this one, for me, this was probably one of my favorite of everything that they've ever released within this category. You'll know once you see exactly what that is. But for me, I was for the longest time, and really kind of still continue to be, not a huge fan of them overall until I had this one. So,
damn it, I don't mean this disrespectful, but it's finishing with a little cardboard note.
oh, interesting. Okay.
But you got to take into account the three things ahead of it. So that could be messing with it a little bit on the finish.
Hey, and at the end of the day, whatever you get, you get. If you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. I mean, that's the best part of doing these things. So,
yeah, sees baseball glove now.
Yeah, it definitely falls into that category for sure. No doubt.
877 JG.
I'll see JG in a couple weeks too. He's going to be at the Cedar Ridge pick that we do on Friday, February 21st, I think. Yeah.
Well, those are instant discounted bottles if he's part of that.
Knowing him, I should have told him the day after. It's actually that Saturday, so hopefully you show up on Saturday. It's not Friday. No, it's not. Yeah, we're doing it, and we're going back to back. That's gonna be a lot of driving in a short period of time. It's from my place here in Wisconsin to I'll say Cedar Rapids, maybe. I don't know. Is that where Cedar Ridge is? Close to there. I'm meeting Jason there, and then I think we're then going down to Missouri, staying there, getting up, going to Ben Holiday Thursday morning, doing that pick, and then once we're done there, we're heading back to Iowa for the pick the following day. So, and then I'm back home. So it's going to be a lot of driving for a couple days. So,
speak for yourself, Roger.
Yeah, Roger will be there. Roger's going to be at Cedar Ridge as well. So,
do your thing, JG, while you're there. Taste everything. This is okay. You said this on. We were talking about D a minute ago, Scott. You said this is your favorite release of this.
Yeah. Like of the, I guess
you weren't a big fan of it overall until this one.
I was never, for the longest time, really never a fan of this release as a whole. Period. Whatever this is, and until this one came. This changed it a lot for me because I don't know if I can say like what I want to say, that it might give away what this is, but the other ones for me just were, I don't know. I guess what I'll say is they just always drank super hot. And when I have to focus too much on the alcohol part of a whiskey, that's a bit of a turnoff for me. I don't mind a little bit of heat, but if it's just like a lot of alcohol and it just continues to linger, it's not something I'm a huge fan of.
I think I know. I think I've got some of these. Like, it's not popping into my mind. They're not going to be here. This is just good stuff. Real good stuff. This is. Damn. I still think it's a bourbon, I think that I'm going to leave that. I'm going to bump it to 117 because it's burning my mouth still, and that's not flavor.
Yeah, I mean, there's some heat behind it, but I mean, what I did like about this was, I mean, it had more layers to it than what some of the other stuff ever did. So, you know, and again, it's difficult doing it the way you are doing it because, I mean, I'll say all of these independent and on their own, if you don't have a comparison or something that's going to change the profile a little bit, it's difficult. You know, I mean, there's a lot going on with these things right here. So
remember, I know me and you've talked about it. Just comes across hot.
yeah.
I think I'm not going to try to guess. I think that's what it is. But yeah, this one's kind of toned down. Jimmy's batch. This one's kind of toned down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's good. It's sweet.
You'll be surprised by the proof to see how toned down it is.
I said 117. I'm not going to change it. So it's probably freaking gas. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe you've had this. I don't know for sure.
I think I. Yeah. What's that say? CR. Uh-oh. Not sure what happened. We'll get there. He is. He's back.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
Oh.
CR's in Jay's backyard.
Yeah, he's not far. I thought he said maybe an hour and a half, something
wow.
like that. So not too far.
Good guess. Yeah, that's good. I like that one though, Scott. If that's what the census is that may be, that one's a good one, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we got to do AE so Scott can get ready for his pick. How many barrels are you looking at tonight? 3?
I think we've got four samples. Jason,
wow.
they also sent him some finished stuff, but very, very little of it. So it wouldn't have been enough for me to kind of really taste through much of anything. So he's gonna look at that, and we don't even know if any of that's even necessarily on the table or not. So we'll find out. What I've got here is, four samples of their stuff, and they've all got great colors. So if they're anything like the ones we've done in the past, everybody will be happy once again. So you're on E now. Okay.
Holy shit! Does that have a tobacco front end? Am I crazy? Well, don't answer.
No, I don't think you're crazy.
No, dude, this is now. Whoa, Nelly. May have at least a top 5 player right here.
You got a top fiver? Okay.
Yeah, comes in hot like a crawfish in Louisiana on Louisiana pavement. Hey, you know how to get a Georgia graduate off your front porch? You pay him for the pizza.
Jesus, nice. Sounds like a true Tennessean right there.
You know why Tennessee wears orange?
Why?
3 reasons. 1, they wear it to play football on Saturday, hunt in on Sunday, and pick up trash on I-40 on Monday.
Jesus. Oh, that's bad.
I was listening to John Boy and Billy this morning. One of their skits was they went through Auburn, Alabama. I can't remember all of it. Yeah. One of them was why do Auburn graduates wear or cheerleaders wear bibs? And I can't remember the answer. It was maybe I think something about drooling or something. I don't know. Because they're all under 6 or something. He's that's absolutely terrible. All right, this one has a little bit more American feel to it for me, as in like a little American whiskey kick. Damn, this son of a bitch is solid, dude. This is what I wish Buzzard's Roost was.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll say this. This was for me. This for me was maybe if it's not my favorite of everything that they've ever done, it's 1 or 2 easily for me.
Ah, dude, God, holy hell. I'm going to put down 127. This finish, guys, when you take it down, this is probably going to be the leader in the clubhouse because of the finish. When you take it down the palate and swallow, it immediately rises to the roof. It's almost like the smoke of a fire. It just rises to the roof and finds its way out. and it's holy hell, is that good?
Yeah, it's
tobacco, sweet leaf.
Good luck ranking them.
Shit. I'll have to go back to A. I think I know what D. I've got a good feel for D.
Okay.
But this one, yeah, this thing is just sweet leaf tobacco. It's got the finish on the rise. The rise finish is just solid. Yeah, that dude. Do you think I've had this?
Yes.
God be damn. What's up, TA? Absolutely. What do you say? Absolutely terrible. All repeated here on Whiskey Notes. Welcome to our world. It's just deja vu. Oh, I get you. Me and Scott. Damn right. Yeah, we just switched tables tonight. I'm doing it instead of him.
Yeah. Yeah, tonight was a fun one. I mean, these are always fun things to do. So I honestly I wish more people would kind of, do them or even get other people involved with them. I think they're a fun way. They're interactive and they keep people kind of guessing a little bit. So
plus I like it when in the chat y'all throw your guesses out because you're pretty damn close.
Yeah.
If you're not right, and it's fun to have you all interact with it. Good Lord, the tobacco leaf finish, leather, chocolate.
Yeah. I think I've even heard you say like in the past, like how much you've enjoyed this one. So
shit, I can't think of what it is. Yeah, this is unreal. All right, I think let me go back to B. We got 12 minutes. B's good. It's just thinner compared to E. I love A's sweet nose. Yeah, A's good. A's worth $50.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, maybe tell me your price as you kind of go through them a little bit.
Or I'll tell you what, we'll do like me and you did. We'll do like what we'd pay for it because I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Trey. That's awesome, dude. Marty for the D. Yeah, B's awesome. B's, I'd say 75.
B is 75.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay.
Now C's where it started getting weird, trying to guess stuff. Said it had a turkey feel there, and this is where a lot of people are throwing disco shit at it. So I think this is 10 or 11 probably, but I don't have it. So we'll just call that 100, just because I don't know.
Okay.
D I know is good.
What do you think D is? You were pretty confident in what you thought that was.
It's nutty. I think this could be, but somebody put Booker's in there. I don't know, and I'm not a big Booker's guy, so I'm kind of, when you said that, I looked up there and then I was like, yeah, this could be, but
yeah.
But yeah, I don't like I said, 117, and I you know what? I'll call it $99 just in case it is Booker's, and that's what I'd pay for it. I think it's good. I think whichever one or what this is, I think it's worth $100.
Okay.
Now E, oh, there it is. There's that nutty. Yep, back in.
I gotta look back at my pictures, make sure we got the right one on there. Okay, I've got my.
All right, Thomas, get it.
Texas Whiskey Tuesday.
Scott, this is like them standing in center field chewing on your baseball glove with your little strings.
Which one is that? Is that E?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think I own this one? Did you say, or you said I've had it?
I'm pretty sure you've had it. I don't know if you own it or not. That's a good question.
Is this out of Georgia?
No.
Shit. Is it Kentucky or Indiana? Because I didn't do all that. I just
that's a good. Hang on a second. I forgot which one they did with this.
All right.
Where the hell was this one? Oh yeah, this was Kentucky. This was Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw that out there.
All
I've got E1.
All right.
I think I've got B2. Let me go back to C. And we got to get Scott out of here. I love B for the lighter sugar note that it's got, because I think that's an easy everyday sipper. And it's probably $1 million, but all right. I'm going to go C2, B3.
Okay. Sorry. C number 2. Okay.
Yeah. I'm ranking.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm probably going to do A4 and D5.
Okay.
And A and D can flip flop either way.
Okay.
You know, but guys, don't put a lot of stock in that. That's just because these are just random, different. Man. All right.
All right. And you said let me. All right. So let's go real quick. So, all right. So D as number 5. You said you'd pay how much?
I'll say $1.50
for D.
Yeah. That
was your number 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. 99. I've got 99 written down for D.
Okay.
E, I'd say 150. Sorry.
All right.
The last one.
All right. E 150. All right. What about C?
100.
Okay. B?
75.
So one you've got ranked higher, you'll pay less for.
I think because the reason I said that is because I think it's just finishes a little bit lighter. So I don't think it's as age forward as the other.
Okay. All right, that's fine. And then A, what would you pay for A?
50.
Okay. All right. Should we do the reveal, or do you want to guess what your thoughts were on any of them at all?
Let's go backwards. 5 to 1.
We'll go 5 to 1. What did you think number 5 was?
I think it's Beamy. I think somebody might be close when they said a Booker's, but I said 117 proof, a lot of sugar, and got a back end spice that lasts for days. And I said $100.
Okay. Well, should we do the reveal?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because we didn't get you going.
So it was Booker's, but this is the reserves.
Never had it. You're right.
You never had it. Okay. So this was, for me, was probably one of my favorites from the standpoint of it was probably the richest and less like alcohol-y mess, because for me, Booker's oftentimes just comes across as a youngish hot whiskey. And it's just something that typically I don't enjoy that much. And I wanted to see, and I thought maybe you'd had it, but if you haven't, then
great.
But you kind of nailed that. So good call.
I'll be honest, I didn't nail it. Somebody put it in the chat when they were talking about bad batches that me and you don't like. Yeah. And I knew me and you, after they said that, I was like, yeah, that's me and Scott's.
And I think this was like maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna say like maybe 130 if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I'm gonna say like 130. I got that the day I picked up the other beam. So that 114.
Oh, the Granddad? No,
yeah. Yeah. All right. So you got all right. So D is done. So what do you have as your fourth favorite, which was letter A?
I thought it might be Wild Turkey Jimmy's 70th anniversary bottle.
It was the Knob Creek
You
12
shit
year.
me? It's a freaking Knob Creek run.
You were pretty close. You're pretty close. You started
No.
talking. You started talking your way out of it when you said there was some nuttiness. You were kind of close on that one.
That's still a good buy though.
You said, and yeah, you said $50. You're not too far off. It's anywhere from like 50 to 75
bucks. Is
bucks.
that 100 proof or 120?
That's a 100 proofer.
I said 103. Good.
Yeah.
6 to 8, so it was 12.
Yeah, you were pretty close there.
All right.
This is where I think it started getting interesting for you. So yeah, your number 3 was letter B.
Yeah, I said Rich Nose, 10 to 12 year, 107 coffee caramel spice rack. I threw a shit guess at $75 that I'd pay, but I probably do more than that. I don't know. I don't think.
All right. Well, you were kind of close on the age, but this was the Sealbox 15 year.
I had that at the meetup, and I've got the 10 over there.
This is batch number 2.
Okay.
Batch number 2.
MGP,
and it's $225 more than what you were willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
But the proof on this one was, what did you say proof?
I said 107.
This was 122.6.
God, it don't hit that hot.
No, it's a pretty darn easy thing. And I know a lot of people kind of, crap on it a little bit, but man, I'll tell you what, for me, it just has like a great profile. Like it sips really easy. I think it has a lot of, and as much as that 15-year stuff may be out there, in my opinion, it's not going to be out there that long. $300 is a lot. There's no doubt about it. It's just a profile that I love. So
yeah, it's good.
Anyway,
that's a killer bottle. I don't know if I'd do 300 though, even because I don't know. It's just one of those deals. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, and your number 2 was letter C.
Yep. Spicy clove, 113. I said it kind of had a Russell's turkey kick, a lot of chocolate. $100. Bourbon. I didn't really write down. What am I missing?
I think you kind of nailed all of that.
Yeah, $100, 113. All
right. So here we go. So this is Bardstown. This is the Discovery. This is batch 4.
Damn hell! Wow.
This was 4. So this was one I think a lot of people, really kind of rank, pretty darn high. This was one of the only ones that they've done where it was all Kentucky. 13, 16, and 10 year.
Okay.
And mash bills were 74. Yeah, 74, 10. What is that other one? Oh no, I was actually 74. I can't even read that. Yeah. 74, 18, 8. The other 70, 13, I don't know, 8 maybe, something like that. And then 76, 13, 12, if that makes sense. But 13, 16, and 10-year-old Kentucky bourbon. So a lot of good ages on that one, that's for sure. So
all right, that's cool. I like it.
All right,
I thought this would be 11 or 12, but it's still a Discovery series.
Yeah, and it was a Discovery, and I don't know, what are those things? 150, 160 bucks, something like that.
Yeah, that's good. And I said 100, but somebody put Discovery in, and I just kind of left it alone.
Yeah,
all right,
somewhere around
there. Favorite, letter E.
All right, letter E.
American, 127 proof. $150. Now this some bitch will come in at 60, guys. You watch
one of my absolute favorites.
Old Scout.
I don't know. Like I know Ethan's like busting my what's. Like I can't even read that, Ethan. Like I can't even see what the numbers are and stuff on that thing. So like try to figure out math right away.
They're in the background. I'll bring them up here.
Of course. All right. So you ready for number 1? You ready for number 1? Yeah. All right. So what did you say again?
I said I'd pay 150 for this. I said I'm just throwing the because my palate shot 127 proof. Finish was so solid, sweet leaf, had an American little funk to it, and I said tobacco for days. There you go.
Okay. Well, it is a bourbon. This is the 4-gate Kelvin
I know you're
60.
gonna sneak one of them in there. Which one is that one?
This is the Kelvin 60.
Okay.
Probably still just straight up tried and true bourbon. Now it is kind of a double oak. So they refinished it in new charred casks, but I mean the color on that thing, I mean it's like, almost motor oil, but yeah, an absolute fantastic whiskey, that's for sure. But
were those over 200 or 199?
yeah, they're all their stuff's like $300.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's killer.
But anyway, I wanted to throw it in there. Have you had that?
No, I don't think so. I had
okay.
Who was it? Somebody threw me. Oh, Todd Ritter threw me I think Kelvin Collab 4, and I've got it. And I wasn't even close.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well,
that's
it was
Bill
pretty
gave
close.
me.
But anyway, well, I'm glad you had a good time with that.
Yeah, man. Thanks for doing this as always. And guys, real quick before Hock goes, I speak for me, Katie and Ethan, and Jason and Scott. Bear with us on live streams the next few weeks. We're going to be in and out of town a lot, at least till middle of March. So we'll keep everybody posted through Patreon, Discord, and our links. So, but anyway, Scott, thank you so much for sharing. I know it's 8:02. You need to go. Yeah, guys, be sure you bring up there him and Jason, and they're doing it on your channel, right, Scott?
That's correct. Yeah, we're just going to pick a Sagamore. We're going to pick a Sagamore barrel tonight and have some fun with that. But yeah, whatever you guys are doing, we appreciate everything. Marty, I'm glad we could do another one of these, bud.
Absolutely. Well, and like I said, I've got to get one of them we got coming up is yours and Tommy's, the Bourbon Jerks, with the funky designs. I'm putting that together. We'll do that in March. So
that works.
All right. Yes, I'll quit
all right.
talking.
I'll let we'll bring on the A group now minus Ethan. But
there they are.
Oh, he's still there. I was just gonna leave. I was literally just gonna leave. I was gonna let them have the floor, just like bail out of here. But
why would you do that?
I was just gonna go. I was just gonna let Ethan have his moment. I didn't want him to come in here and bust my I was trying to
hide this. Marty telling people they need to go is rude.
That's all.
Thanks for coming by.
I knew it. Like no matter whenever it is I'm making a mistake, Ethan, it's ringing in his ears, so he's there lurking somewhere. So no matter if I can't add something, I can't spell something, Ethan's just gonna be there. I've come to accept that.
Let's be real here, though, Scott. Most of your mistakes come straight to my inbox. So
this is true. Yeah, whether it's that or I'm sending you a text, there's probably gonna be something misspelled, but just read through of it. You've all figured out my my way of texting or emailing at this point. So.
Well, y'all have fun picking the Sagamore.
Yeah,
can't wait to hear the thoughts on it.
No, we're looking forward to it. We're always excited for the Sagamore stuff. So.
Awesome.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
All right, buddy. All right, see you guys. Have a good rest of your night.
All right, buddy. We'll see you soon.
See you guys. See ya. Bye.
Wow, that was tough. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that. I thought, because I sent him all rye, I expected all rye back, but we never said what we would do. So and I knew I never got rye on any of them, so I felt it was good.
So what was the first pour? We tuned in a little bit late, so we heard
Knob Creek 12.
Knob Creek 12.
And it tasted just like Jimmy Russell's 70th anniversary bottle to me.
Wow.
It just had that little bitty light black pepper finish, and I was like, "Yep, that's it." And he kept saying, "I know you've had this one," and it's sitting right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, and that's what he's looking at. So I was like, "But y'all know as well as I do, when you can see a bottle that you think you're drinking, you are talking yourself into that son of a gun all day." Damn it!
Every time, man. Every time.
No, but I did okay. I mean, the proof was close, but. Yeah, that Booker's Reserve, that's good, but I don't know. It just, if this is as good as these special release Bookers are getting, I mean, we're not talking about the rye. The rye is a different animal that came out.
Yeah.
But this is good, but I'm okay if I don't see it ever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We can find something else.
Yep.
Not for what is the price on the bottle? Like $200?
No, he said it was like $140, $150 at the distillery.
That's not bad.
But you know what though? I promise you, if I have the money and I'm standing there and it's looking at me at 150, it's getting bought. I about guarantee it. Corvette Trade, the Booker's Reserve is good, but
That's what we've heard too. We've heard the Infinite was much better.
I could see that for sure.
That Little Book 8 was a hitter too, though.
Yes.
I didn't have it.
Little Book 8.
Little Book 2 or 3, Anthony gave me one time, and we drank it all on Thanksgiving Day, the entire bottle. But it was a fan. It was me, Dad, bunch of us tearing it up. All right, so I sent you all. Let me get my book here. God, this was back in November when y'all were here, wasn't it?
It was.
That's good.
So
That's all right. Let's see.
Handed us 2 wines that day.
So you should have 4 bottles.
We do.
Okay. I'm going to bet. Let me go ahead and I'm going to throw a couple guesses out here. Okay. Early guesses. I'm going to think. I'm going to say that Ethan's favorite will be number 2, and I think the one that Katie picks out the best notes will be number 3. So no pressure. So, but I want to do this just like me and Scott and Tommy's been doing the last few weeks. This is not a point system. This is you drink this. You tell me what you get. You tell me what you like. You tell me what you think it's worth to you.
Okay.
We'll just do that. So, because,
that sounds good. Let me pull up a note so I can
that's what
take
I'm doing
notes.
too.
I forget to.
So I can.
Actual notepad.
Yeah, guys, we're going to, like I said earlier, stream. I'm going to give away a sample of what they're about to drink, a 4-bottle sample, four 1-ounce samples, and we'll do another spin for one of the new shirts. They're nice. I like them. They did come out good. And then it's even got the little thing on the back. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a fancy shirt.
I thought it was cool. And then I've got 2 or 3 different designs. So,
and then as a third option, Marty, we actually got in a whole bunch of walleye runs.
Do you have more than one of those?
So what now?
Tommy just reviewed it, and he says it's very good.
Yeah, so we'll give samples away of the 3 bottles that we have. So we have a double barrel, so a double oak. We have the cigar batch, and then we have a single barrel. And then we'll also throw in a sample of the
new
Hello Again Whiskey Friends.
All right.
World's Worst Bourbon Channel, Dusty Dan, and us, Hard Truth.
Yep.
So.
Wow.
So we'll throw in samples of those for some lucky person.
All right.
And the cigar batch on this walleye run, it's very unusual, but it is very good. It is sherry, Amburana, and Armagnac.
Now, wait a minute. Sherry, I get the other 2, but you said sherry, Amburano, and Armagnac?
Yes.
Yep.
Does that sherry not dull the sweetness of the other ones? Wouldn't you?
So
I mean, on paper, that would make sense, but that doesn't mean that's what's happening on the palate.
Right. No, it's not overly sweet. Like there's nothing jumps out. The Amburana is. So let me back up. The base of it is that malted rye, right? You get a little bit of sweetness from the malted rye. You get a fair amount of earthiness from it. And then for me, that finish is just straight cinnamon, right? It's just all cinnamon, but it's not like heavy Amburana cinnamon where you're not going to be able to taste anything for 3 weeks.
It's not like the Starlight Amburana.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like a light, warming cinnamon, almost like a hot toddy.
Hey, Scony, let me make sure let me know if you're not a mod. We need to start dropping some links for these channels for people. Drifting Drams patron link is in the description, guys. Get over there.
Thank you.
I didn't realize I had to update it. It goes just straight to membership, but guys, if that doesn't work, it'll take you to their page. Just search a little bit. Everything arrived safe and sound. I've got February pairing sitting here.
Awesome.
Are we doing that Thursday?
Thursday, yep.
Okay, good.
And I think you're gonna really like the El Salvadoran coffee. The coffee of the month.
Great.
Everybody has been really digging it. It's almost sold out. I think we have like 20 ounces of it left.
Wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
And it's
We had
what?
66 pounds.
And we no, we had 25.
25 of that one. You're right.
Wow.
I'm thinking of.
Peru.
That's what I'm thinking about. Proof of.
Are you still able to get the stuff for the Blitz coffee?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We keep it around.
Okay. Yep. I remember right after the Blitz, it was about gone, wasn't it? For
it
a
was.
while, and then you had to reorder and hoped you could get it, and then you did. Okay.
Yep.
I may. Well, I'll see you. Hell, I may get some from you then.
Yeah. I mean, just let me know.
Let you know. Yeah.
Just let me know because I'll roast it this weekend or Monday of next week.
And Ethan, if it's all right, I'll PayPal or Venmo you tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. The whack attack is here. What's up, Jeff? All right, y'all go ahead and start if you want to, and if not, that's okay. I need to figure out. I want to pour. I'm gonna get up and get a glass because I want to do number one with you for sure. I'll pour it over here.
God, that turkey's good. That sweetness on the back end of that 70th, man.
Yeah. Thank you for dropping the link, William.
Yeah, thank you, William.
For YouTube. For YouTube. I don't know. YouTube, yep.
No. Shit, no.
It's like the bad version of Utah.
Yeah. I think, and I'm going to have Ethan pull samples out of our barrels tomorrow to see if the barrel-aged coffee is ready. We have 80 pounds this go-around of that. So 40 Burundi and 40 Colombian, roughly.
It's going to be epic.
Yes.
All right. Let's.
Yep.
That smells good.
Diving into A.
Yep.
Heck yes, going to get there, buddy. Great job on your videos last few days. For those early morning after drifting drams, William. What do you think of this one? Just a little bit.
Oh, man. I don't think Katie's gotten into it yet. I was hogging
That's all right. Just take your time because this one was hard for me.
It's very rich on the nose.
Man, that one is. That one's dark. Tobacco and leather and cinnamon.
Do you think it hit you though all at one time? When you said those notes, it's just kind of like for me, there it is. They're all together.
See, to me, it started out with the darker of them, right? With the tobacco and the leather, and then it became that cinnamon spice. Okay. And it's kind of like moving down the sides of my tongue.
Okay.
And now it's finishing with more oak.
Yeah, I'll be very interested in seeing what you think of this one.
I'm curious on proof on it because, like, it's spicy.
I think it's rye spice, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's proof spice.
I agree. Yeah, I'd say it's under 110.
That's what I was leaning towards, like in the 102 to 108 range.
It's got a nice finish for the proof, though. It's sticking with me. It's hanging around.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, she's 8, probably 10 years plus, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. That's sticking around. What's the... Wow. The legs are sticking pretty good.
I don't think it's finished.
No, I agree. It's not.
What is that? Man.
The legs are sticking pretty solid.
I sure hope I gave y'all at least 2-ounce samples of everything. I put them in that box.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Thank God.
Yeah, rather than having like 8 Glens on the table, though, where you pour 4, because it gets out of control real quick.
Yeah, God, you're not kidding.
Yeah, Katie ends up drinking all of hers and wants some of mine, and I have to slap her hand, and I get in trouble. It just doesn't go well
That's exactly how it goes.
No, that makes perfect sense. I think this one for me was very rich, cinnamon forward.
Yes.
But I thought that it kind of lacked a little viscosity.
The finish just falls off.
Especially when you see the color. Like Ethan said, it's dark, it's rich.
Yeah. I think for me, the thing that it's missing most is just a little hit of sweetness. I think a little hit of sweetness toward the back end would break up that oak some
Mm-hmm.
and really just make it go from good to great.
I can definitely get that.
Because it's not quite to drying, but it's almost there, you know?
Yeah.
That's oaky, though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it definitely drives me out on like the
Yeah, me too. Definitely drives you out.
Third and fourth sip, it's drying me out.
See, and I mean, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't call it drying personally. Again, just me.
I just think it's the hot spice that's drying me out.
Gotcha. I could see that. It's like some whiskeys are so tannic, right? That I'm reaching for water immediately.
Yeah.
And this is not that. This is just like that mature, well-aged oak that just like is taking over my palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
I was going to take a note.
Pay attention, Katie.
Yeah.
She saw a squirrel.
Well, I do the same thing.
So, are you excited about next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Thursday?
Yeah. I'll be at Mom and Dad's this time next week and ready to go Tuesday.
Heck yeah.
Can't wait, man.
We're supposed to get snow here on Tuesday night.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Like 3 inches of it. We'll see.
A lot of people are getting it tonight.
Yeah, we got a ton of rain the last.
We did
2
too
days.
today.
That's super familiar. Why do I know that? Wow.
Marty did say it was going to be your favorite. It kind of smells dusty.
You're on B now?
On B.
Or 2, whatever. Yep.
Kind of smells dusty. Like old.
I could see it. There's a fair amount, not an off-putting amount, but there's a fair amount of, well, I'll let you taste it before I say this. I don't want to put words in your brain. There's small enough room in there anyway.
Shut up, Ethan. There's a ton of sassafras.
Wow.
Yeah. How about that dilliness? Do you get that?
I do, a little bit.
I get it more on the nose and the palate, but it's there.
I wonder if it's finished in something.
You think that's where the dusty's coming from?
I think it might be.
Ethan is way out of hand, Slapshot said.
I'm just surprised Brian's still awake.
Yeah.
Well past his bedtime.
That and drinking George T. Stagg.
Yeah. Yeah, that one doesn't have as long of a finish.
You said what?
That one doesn't have as long of a finish.
I don't think it's high proof.
But it coats the mouth better. That one I'm still getting on the top of the roof of my mouth. Yeah, that dilly, not quite spearmint is really nice on that. Yeah, I know this bottle. I don't know what it actually is, but my brain is telling me I know this.
Okay. That's not it. Where's that? There it is. Snow biscuit is in between maybe a dusting. Yeah, we're about 50 miles south of what everybody's getting now, which is fine. It's still it's like 30 degrees here, though. Still and windy and rain. It's awful.
What are you
We're
thinking?
supposed to do this through Saturday here.
Number 2. Oh, I'm thinking
This might not have been the best one to follow A with all that cinnamon.
I think we stepped up in proof a bit, and we stepped up a lot in rye spice.
Okay.
That rye is coming out at me more and more.
Oh yeah. Now looking at it, I don't think it is finished. I think it's just the rye.
And you know what? I think it's malted rye. I think that's that earthiness on the finish. That or it's got a higher barley content. One of the two. But that earthiness on the finish is super reminiscent of actually that Walleye Run that we were just drinking.
Damn.
Yeah, I think we stepped up a little bit in proof, not a lot, but a huge amount of rye spice.
Like
Okay.
115.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please. There's 3.
Yeah, that one's. I wish I'd have bumped it down to 3 or 4 in the lineup because I think I really like number 2 a lot.
We'll have to go back through the.
Yeah, and that once we start back and go, if you go back reverse order, it'll work better that way. But no, that's still good. I like that one a lot. Now, this is the one I said Katie would, on number 3, Katie would probably have a really good guess.
Oh, yeah.
I just know you and how you can pick stuff out, and I think this might be, not that Ethan's a dumbass, I'm just saying. He's good too. He's good too, but there's, how many times has me and Ethan done blinds with Katie, and after she says it, we're like, yep.
Yep. You going to tell me I need to go next, Marty?
Huh?
You going to tell me I need to go next?
Nope. Nope. Not saying a word. First dip of the day.
Wow. That's tons of brown sugar.
Which one are you doing? 3 now?
3.
Like you're getting a lot of sweetness with that?
Yeah, that's a ton of sweetness. No?
Man, that's not what I'm getting. I get some, don't get me wrong, but that's not what's sticking with me. The finish on that for me is not sweet.
See, the finish was like all sweet.
See, this hits me like a light whiskey. Like about a 7 or 8 year light whiskey.
Interesting.
I'm getting a lot of those used oak notes.
Cheers, T-Rob.
Hey, T-Rob.
Yeah, so I do get the sweetness that you're saying. It's on the mid palate.
See, and it took over from mid palate all the way to the finish for me at first.
Did it? Yeah.
First.
See, for me, it's man, Red Hots, spicy cinnamon.
I don't think it's very high proof. I think it's sub 100 actually. Do.
Okay.
Maybe I'm broken, but I do think it's sub 100.
I mean, I think there's a lot of rye spice there, but I'd be shocked if that's sub 100. Because also it's coating my mouth really well. So I'm assuming that viscosity is from the higher proof, you know?
I can see that.
Like it's the spice is climbing up my mouth as we speak.
I can feel it climbing.
Yeah.
I've had 3 of these bottles. I'll be honest. I've had, this is bottle 3 of what you're drinking here.
3.
Because for me, it doesn't blow you away, but it's an easy, smooth sipper that you can do all the time. Cigar, not cigar, after dinner, that kind of thing. That sweet. When I show you what it is in a minute, you'll be like, maybe I see what you're saying now.
Don't go crazy. I gotta go back through these.
Oh, I know. Do you want some more?
No, because that one's already lower than the rest.
Well.
Katie's chugging over here.
No, it started out lower than the rest. That was the one that peaked a little bit.
Whatever you say, babe.
Katie's chugging them. Like, listen,
I really like C.
Ooh, C and D smells more up my alley. This smells like French oak right now, right away.
Which one are you on? D?
Yeah.
Okay. Good move.
French oak and cake frosting.
French oak and cake frosting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Carrie.
Nice. Wow.
It absolutely is.
Yes, yeah, probably. I'd never had this D or 4 until this year. And I thought it was pretty tasty.
This year is in 2025 or 2024?
24.
24.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Just curious.
That tastes familiar too.
It does. And it is oily.
That's a brown sugar bomb. Oh, the other one was sweet. That's sweet.
I don't know. I'm beginning to think like something that I've eaten is throwing off the sweetness for me. Because that is not finishing sweet for me.
It's like sweet mid.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's some sweetness in the middle, but the finish for me for that is all charred oak with a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is probably the highest proof. It's obviously non-chill filtered. Those legs are insane.
What are you thinking on proof?
That's hard to say because it's spicy.
Ethan, are you also drinking number 4 now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that is oily.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a double barrel of something. Like double oak.
Maybe. Ma'am, yeah, okay. Sweetness is more prevalent on the second sip.
Okay.
I got that heavy vanilla, like I got off the nose the first time, the French oak.
It's like a French vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost bubblegummy, honestly.
Yeah.
But again, here it is, that oak.
That oak comes through, and it lingers. This one probably has the best finish, in my opinion.
Oh, it's tough between this and.
I want you to, okay, let me say this.
First go round, best finish.
Okay. I was going to say when we go back through, I want you to put 4 against 2.
Okay.
We don't have to do it now. I'll remind you in a minute. You're doing 4 now. You're going to go, if you want to go back to 3 or you want to skip to whatever you want to do from here, it's your game. But there's a whole lot going on with number 4 for me.
Oh, yeah.
Now, and for what you're saying, when I show you what this is, you're going to shit your pants. I don't. But I was so impressed with this damn thing because it was so allocated here for so long. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Now it's everywhere. And the first one of these I saw was at the beach this past summer in North Carolina at the beach. And I was like, holy shit, I've never seen that. I've been wanting that for a long time, and I bought it. So help me God, 3 weeks later, everywhere. Which is fine. It's fine. It means I can go get another one if I want to.
Yeah.
And I have put a lot of people on this damn thing since because it's here. Hey man, what's something good I need to go buy? This.
Yeah.
Okay. But Ethan said, and Katie said a lot about number 3 that I thought she would. Ethan was around close to what I thought he would say on number 2. So you do what you want going backwards or ever how you want to do it, but I want to hear Ethan do 2 again, and I want to hear Katie do 3 again.
Okay.
So we just as we go backwards, you can both share whatever you want to do.
Well, I've got 2 and she's got 3.
Okay.
Yeah, this is that same light whiskey nose on 2.
And see, 3 is coming off as almost like a
Yeah,
Scotch.
you can ship your pants. You can ship
Like
your pants
Scotch.
right here.
It has that kind of
Talking
single,
about that earthy
that-
barley.
yeah, that earthy barley note.
Yeah, that's what I was calling like almost malted rye. But again, I just drank malted rye, so biased.
But yeah, it has a very Scotch forward nose.
Yeah, and 2 has that light whiskey nose that the first time I smell it makes me do a double take and go, is this a rum? And then after a couple more noses, I go, no, it's not a rum, but it's got that crazy amount of sweetness.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of banana there now. Wow, that's weird. I don't normally get banana. And you didn't call banana out on this one.
Mm-mm. But maybe it's influenced, right?
Well, that's
And
true. Maybe it's just
setting
been
in.
sitting also.
I'm getting a ton of rye on number 3 now. Ton of rye spice. Ton of rye spice.
Wednesday, 40% chance of frozen mix in Bardstown.
Yeah.
Low of 15.
Luckily, we'll be in Owensboro, but I'm sure it's not much better.
Yeah,
than
it'll be
3
18.
now, right? It's a little
We'll be
further
at
north.
18.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be good. The truck's got 4-wheel drive, and I carry traction boards with me, so.
Yeah, we're good. So, Katie, you just hit on something on number 3 that you're so damn close.
What part of it?
Just something when you were noting it out again.
That
you were,
rye.
and
Scotchy note.
You're so damn close. Anyway,
I'm thinking it's probably in that 7 to 9 year mark.
I wonder if he sounds.
I don't think it's stated.
No, don't think
I
it's
don't
stated.
think it is. I really don't think it is.
I'm going back to it now.
Yeah, go for it.
What proof do you think it is? It doesn't matter. But
I didn't put a proof on it yet, but
It's okay.
I would say it's in the 110 range.
Okay.
But it's probably higher than that. I've been way low on proofs lately.
Yeah, me too. I went so long on that damn dark cherry note, and I finally got off that train. Now I'm so off on proofs because of finishes.
It's rye. It's very floral.
Very floral. That's what
Very,
I was getting
very
off the nose.
floral.
I feel like that's almost a specific type of rye.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
C3.
Okay.
Charlie.
It's not proofy enough to be something specific, like or high proof and specific enough, like a Corbin Cash.
No,
Okay.
I could
But
see it being like a limousine rye or something like that.
yeah, that could be a good call.
Because it's earthy.
Do they release Chattanooga rye at a high proof?
Not to my knowledge, unless they do
They
experiment.
do. I think they do, but they're finished.
Okay.
I think they've got some. Kurt actually got some today that he showed me, and I don't remember what the proofs were, but they were finished ryes, I believe.
Oh, nice. Balboa, Josh Fritz is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember liking Balboa, but I really like this one.
I got Jeffrey to grab me the new one. I've got the first one, and so me and him are going to try to do like maybe a Hello Again Whiskey Friends review video with those two. That'll be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, when we
Kind
get
of a
back to
crossover.
town. Yeah,
Maybe y'all could even record it together.
that's what we want to do. Yeah,
Wednesday night, like at the Airbnb
Yeah.
or something.
Hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, for sure. I need
Like
to bring
they're
that
getting
one then.
it, yeah,
Physically together.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that is very, very rye. I'm actually not getting that much earthiness the second time around on it.
No, it's very floral.
Yes.
Very, very fragrant.
It very much, yes. I got, and I remember when I got the first bottle of this, it had a herbal resin kind of feel to it at
Yep.
first. It was resiny because I couldn't quite pull exactly what it was. And I was like, okay, this is different. And that resin can turn for me earthy real quick.
Gotcha.
So I definitely see what you're pulling from that being correct. Or at least what I got when I did it.
Do you get
that? I'll give you a hint. That bottle, I actually had the master blender on my channel.
So is it?
Oh, don't think too hard. It's okay. We'll talk about
Maybe.
it in a minute.
It's really not Irish.
It might be Keeper's Heart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If that's Irish, then I'm just going to ship my pants somewhere.
Got it.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Irish and bourbon.
92 proof.
Woo. Okay.
That's a hitter.
That is a really good bottle.
And you know what? When I put this together for you all, I've got the damn cash strength of that around here somewhere, and I can't find it.
Oh no.
That's the one I wanted to send you. And this was a bottle crack of the other I have. I don't know where I've got the Irish and American, I've got the Irish bourbon, and I've got the cash strength. And I don't know where it's at.
I'm very curious. Like, we haven't tried any of their releases.
Yeah, we haven't seen them.
Because we haven't seen them here. That's really good.
Yeah,
I didn't want to but you were so close. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah.
As soon as you said you had them on, I was like,
Yeah. She was one of the last ones I had on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's like,
I didn't want you to keep digging because I like that.
Too. That unmalted barley stuck out.
Yep.
Well, see, and the unmalted.
Well, you said Scotch, Katie, too. You said Scotch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unmalted barley does not stick out on that for me because I'm looking for those tropical notes, but those don't come in until older with the unmalted barley.
It's on the nose for me. Like,
see, and the nose for me is just like it's like I've got a flower in my hand.
I'm very curious what B is though, because B has that.
I'm going to turn my heater on. I'm about to damn freeze to death. I had it on. It got so hot, but now it's so cold. Keep talking. I got it.
Yeah.
I don't know on B. It has that dusty, like, old, funky nose. But then it doesn't have that on the palate. It doesn't translate.
No,
but I can see a little bit of a hint of banana, but almost like banana leaves.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of one of those funky rums.
Yeah, yeah. But again, and that's kind of where I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like a rum, but not quite.
Yeah.
It's not as acetone as a rum, right?
No. So we're talking about B. There's some rum that we have up there. It's called Clarin, and it has like a fresh banana leaf note to it, and that's what B has on the nose for me.
Yeah.
And then it has that banana leaf taste as well.
Yeah.
What do you think?
This does not even approach the Clarin though. That Clarin is wild fermented. And it is funky as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What do you think, just going back to that, what do you think the proof, the Roundhouse area?
Based on that being 92, I'm going to say around 102.
I think it's a little bit higher than that. I think it's more like 106.
Okay.
Cheers, Viking Bourbon.
Oh, yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, that one's hard.
Yeah,
the banana's what's throwing me off.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite out of the flight, Marty?
Yep. That one.
That one.
Yeah.
I just don't like A.
No, you're not a fan of it.
I'm just not a fan of A. Hey, Todd, we'll get over there in 20 minutes, buddy.
Cheers, Todd.
Cheers, Todd.
Picked up their rum today.
Yep.
So stoked about that old line.
Yeah, I sent it to Kurt. He's going to try to get 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
That was finished in was it? What was
Port.
that finished? Port. What?
Yeah. port. And then Vic is going to have Vic, us, Hello Again Whiskey Friends, and Dusty are going to have one coming out here soon. And it's a short barrel. So I think there's going to be 45 to 50 bottles.
Was it finished?
No. Well,
Yes.
yes. American single malt.
Okay.
Yeah, the tawny port on that one is crazy. Can't wait to get more old wine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
But A's my least favorite. It may be one of your tops, and that's fine.
If that had no, I'm good for now. If that had a punch of sweetness, it would be my favorite.
Which one, A?
A.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
just too
what
drying.
I'm missing some sweetness.
I think it's a cinnamon back end ass.
I agree.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. On A, there's some 18-year-old shit in that.
18?
18.
I believe it. That's where the drying oak is coming from on the end.
Wow.
Absolutely, yeah. You don't get that kind of drying without old oak.
But that's heavy cinnamon, like dry cinnamon.
That's
it's like chewing on a cinnamon stick, honestly.
That drinks like a Willet product.
Is it Willet product?
I don't know. It's a blend. I'll tell you that. It has to be. If I tell you there's some 18 in it, you know there's other shit. So.
Oh, for sure.
So. What do you think that? Did you say proof already? What you thought maybe for A?
We said sub 100 earlier.
Yeah. Let's see. And then I think we changed it. Let's see. We said 102 to 108. That's the one that we said.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Slightly over.
Yeah, that one, nah.
Yeah, that sounds great, Todd. Just shoot us an email.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, shoot us an email. And, Randall, that was the third bottle that we put in our cart, was the Old Line Sherry Cask finish. Ethan had been looking for that ASM. And since they finally had it in stock, he went ahead and added it.
That got you free shipping, didn't it?
It
did.
Yeah.
And they're so quick with their shipping. And they're such good people over there too. You know, really appreciate Todd and Andy really showcasing them and introducing the whiskey community to them.
Yep.
Both in the American single malt vein and rum vein.
Yep.
That's something we need. Like you all are coming with it, and Todd and Andy just did. We need some more of this good rum stuff, especially at price points like that. God, let's mix it up a little bit, man.
$45 is hard to beat.
Well, especially when you're talking about 7 to 11-year-old barrels blended before it's finished.
And that one, I think, Todd can correct me, but I think it was closer to 3 years, like 2.5 or 3 years finished, right?
The sticker on that one said it was a 10-year-old, so it must have been 2.5 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finished. Yeah, they do long finishes on their rums.
All right, let's talk one more, and then we'll talk. You know what 3 is? Let's talk about number 4 one more time. I think you liked it. I think.
Then 3-year finish.
You were pretty close on everything you said. I agree with. Was that the one, Ethan? You said had a great mouthfeel, oily and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah. It just kind of hits the spot. It's not going to knock you down with proof. Y'all were pretty much dead on it, I think. Yeah, then 3 years finished, Todd said.
Yeah. Man, there is a note on the mid palate there that is just, my brain is smacking me for not being able to put the word out. That is, I know what that is. What is that?
Damn, I want to pour it so bad without you seeing. I should have been better prepared.
Right there on the mid palate. There's just something that's jumping out at me.
It's very brown. It's very brown sugar. It's like a coffee bar to me. Milk chocolate.
Yeah, but there's brightness in the middle of it too.
It's got a little bit of. It's got a little whoppers, but not a whole piece. like a little bit of the not the chocolate part, but the inside. But it's quick. But I love it because it's a quick rise and a quick. I know everybody loves long finishes, but that thing just kind of hits and says, "Okay, thanks for coming."
Yep.
You know, it's just perfect. It's like when I said, hey, what's a good bottle to get going with? I think this is one of them. It's not Cooper's Craft. It's not nothing like that. Look at the damn legs on that damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
You know what this reminds me of? That Heaven Hill bib.
The 6 year or the 7 year?
The blue label.
It's the 7 year.
Yeah.
You're you know what? You're in the vicinity somewhat. But it's yeah.
That's what it reminds me of a little bit.
I love this one for what it is. I swear I do.
What's the price point on it?
$42.
Nice.
You want me to give you the price point on one? A?
I'm going to say over 100.
You're good. Add 200 to that.
Oh. Wow. I think you almost made Ethan spit whiskey clear across our room.
I better shut up because when I say you'll know probably what it is because we've talked some about it. One of these bottles, one of these bottles Ethan has had before. It's okay. It's 8:48. We can go through them, and that gives us time to talk about them. If y'all want to.
Of a goldfish.
Huh?
I've got the memory of a goldfish these days.
All right.
$300.
It's actually a little over 300 MSRP. It is not in that ball. It's not in that ball game wheelhouse whatsoever.
I don't think I'd pay more than $75 for it.
That's what it's worth. That, you know what? That's exactly what this bottle's worth.
If we could try it before we buy it, we probably wouldn't have bought it.
No, I wouldn't have either. I think when they stood over the barrel and said, let's put some 18-year-old in it, I think they took an eyedropper and put about 4 drops.
Travis.
I mean, no, it's got some oil. It's got some viscosity. That's right. It's got a cinnamon bomb. All right. Before we get any further, do you want to rank them? Favorite? Let's just do this. We can do favorite, least favorite, and we don't have to do any more. We go through it.
Sounds good. I think my least, you said favorite to least favorite?
Do least favorite first.
A.
Yeah.
Okay. Ethan?
Uh-huh. Same.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
Kentucky Owl Batch 12.
Yep. 115.8 proof.
That's just a bad blend job.
So it's a little higher than what we said. We said 102 to 108.
Yeah. But you can't. It's hard to pick proof out of that cinnamon bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very hard.
That drinks like a Willet product, though, that cinnamon. That blending is not good, in my opinion.
No, they miss so many points on that. I'd like to have tasted what 18-year-old they had before they blended to see if it was tannic.
I think it probably was.
I think this is a get rid of an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can mask it with a good 8, 10, 12. I mean, there's like 3 or 4. It's not on the bottle. I remember we had it somewhere in a blind. I brought the blend up on stream, but no, this is just. And they still have poor old Deadman's, I guess, dad on here, CM Deadman, as founder. And I was like, I'd be like, dude, no, take my shit off that.
Yeah.
No, Greg McDonald found me and Rob these bottles for like 110, and we're like, for that, absolutely, I'll try it. They had cases of them in Charlotte, and he sent us pictures, and I was like, yeah, I'll do one. Scony, thanks for coming, buddy. I'll spin here shortly.
With the benefit of hindsight, to me, that screams like barrels that they wanted to just get out of there before they went bankrupt. They wanted to get as much cash back as they could before they went bankrupt, and they said, hey, I'll still a bunch of old stuff in and try to claw back some money.
Nope. You're right, Saints. All right. Favorite.
Ooh.
And it doesn't. Y'all don't have to pick the same one. It's okay.
No, it's tough. He picked up the 2 glasses that it's between for me, which are B and C. Yeah. C really impressed me.
I know my answer,
but I'm leaning towards B.
Yeah, me too. It's close-ish, but B is a little bit better.
Ethan, you had that bottle when you were here.
Okay. That's why it seems so damn familiar.
That's the limousine ride.
Yeah, all right.
French oak finish, 8-year, 114.2 proof pick.
I put that down on my notes. I was wondering if that was what you'd put in there. So good.
Yep.
This is the 3rd bottle of the 8-year I've had.
Man.
What was funny, I can't remember. A couple of weeks ago, I gave it away in my stream, and after the stream ended, I poured the rest of it and didn't realize that I was supposed to give it away. So I went and bought another one so I could give it. Yeah,
that's great.
I love that bottle. I love that. But I've said this a million times with me and Ethan and Katie on here. You had us at French Oak a lot of times. You just literally have us at French Oak. The 10-year. Oh, I bet, Todd. Yeah, for sure.
The banana leaves is just insane.
Yeah, that was the note that was throwing me.
Yeah. So you know about the Keeper's Heart. Number 4, the last one that we talked about that I said it was like a 45 is $45 to $50.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. Will it?
Johnny Drum.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Never had Johnny Drum.
101.2.
Outside of the old Kirks that I've had, that's my favorite Willet that I've had.
Yeah, I think
that is surprisingly good. There is some nuttiness there.
I'll bring it with us this weekend or next week, and just so we can dabble in it and see. And if you want some of it,
that's super viscous for 101 proof.
Yeah.
The nose on it, man, almost has oaky antique a little bit. It's weird. It doesn't have that melted butter popcorn old pot still.
No.
Will it? At all.
It's funny that there was Willet product in here, and I was calling out a different bottle as being Willet.
Spicy, nice.
Well, there's just so much dry cinnamon on A.
Yeah, that thing. I just wanted to throw it in here because I knew it would mess with everybody, all of us. But technically, as spicy cinnamon that is, that thing can throw the palate real quick with some of these others. But it's just weird how that thing works.
Yeah, thank you for the blind, Marty.
Yeah, I'll do it again for sure. We'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll have the 2 for you, and then we'll send out the other one to Tom to Bourbon Jerk for the last.
Oh yeah, we got to do the around the world, don't we?
That's right. I've got some ideas. I've been thinking.
Good.
We've just been holding on until we see you.
Yep.
So we can just give it to them.
I tell you what, if you want, well, I was going to say, if you do it before we go, I can send Tom his because I've got stuff I need to send him anyway.
Okay.
Perfect. So I can do one box if you get them together.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we'll just give them to you, and you can let us know, and we'll split the shipping with you.
No, I'll take care of it. I've got to do that one with the different shapes for him and Scott. So yeah, I've got to get that out, and I'm trying to get. I think I've never really. I did a 1,000 sub party stream one time, and since I hit 3, I may do another one. I'm trying to get bottles together. I don't know what I want to do, but it'll be March.
Definitely do it. 3K stream.
I keep a Johnny Drum on the bar. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. All right, let's see here.
Why don't you let us put a blind together for your 3K stream?
Hey, that'd be great.
A bougie, fun stream.
Hey, I'm down
Bougie
with
bottle.
that. All right.
Get some ideas.
Remember how to. Damn
Shocking. Yep, I know, Ethan.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I remember you got to go back and actually share it. There we go.
Oh, nice wheel.
Yeah. All right. So I will let Katie tell me how many times to shuffle.
Let's do 2.
1, 2. This will be for the blind that they just did. Well, looks like I've got more to send.
Yep. Congrats, Tom.
Nice.
He's cleaning up.
All right. And 2 more. This will be for a new shirt if you want one.
Oh, well, that's right.
They don't make 6Xs.
Oh, you know he's a medium.
He is.
A solid medium.
Just shoot me a size, Trey. And then you were doing 2, right, Katie?
Yep.
All right. This is for the first one. Wow.
Clean it up.
Man, I'll just give it all. I'll give them some Marty too.
I can get a bigger box. All right. 2 more shuffles, and the last one from the Turks. Guys, thank you for doing that. That's so cool.
Of course, man.
Top Jimmy.
Yep.
Very nice.
Congrats, Jimmy.
Yeah.
This dude is taking such care of me, man. Awesome.
Just shoot us Top Jimmy's address when you have a chance.
Yeah, I got it. I'll do that. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you for doing this with me. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for
man.
having us, Marty. I really appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, and like I said, guys that are watching, we enjoy doing this as a team and groups and stuff. And if you ever want to participate, be part of it, just shoot us an email. You know, you don't have to be on stream. If you want to, it'd be great. But if not, do it in chat. We don't care. We just enjoy sharing and doing it with everybody and learning. Like I said, every time we do it, we learn something. Like this stupid Kentucky owl. We just learned that you got to be careful when you spend $300 on something you've never tried before.
Yeah.
You know, thank God we didn't, but you know, it does exist. So Tommy's going live Thursday. He's got a special guest.
I saw that. Everybody, make sure you tune in. He always does a great job with his streams.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got. Larrikin, me and Tommy are going to do the samples they sent us with them March 7th on that Tuesday night. I pinned down a time with Greg Keeley. I don't know if I don't know his title. I think he just owns it. I don't know if he's technically master distiller or master blender. I'd say he's probably all of that, and learn more about what they're doing there and how you can get it. Like I said, they've got an 8-year cask strength barrel. They sent us a single barrel bourbon at 118.8 proof.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So
you said Larrikin, but you meant Larkin, right?
Nope. I got it right. Thank you for, yeah. I don't know why. Because Trey Larkin and just, I don't know, man. My brain.
Yeah.
I never claimed to be smart about nothing. That damn proved it right there.
I was talking to Tom Moreau the other day, and hopefully he's able to meet us at Green River.
He's supposed to meet us at Green River and have a bunch of stuff for us, he said. He was asking me what all channels and people will be there, and I was like, dude, it's going to be just a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, he was we were talking
What I hope we can do with Tom is I don't want to just meet him in the parking lot.
No,
I hope it's before or after the pick, and we can spend time together.
I mean, he could even come back to the Airbnb, hang out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't want it to be a hit and run by any means, because he has done so much to get his brand out there.
Exactly.
Yep.
Plus, they got some new releases that he's supposed to be bringing too that weren't in the sample packs that we all did and everything.
Yep.
I guess we'll
Kentucky, Indiana blend.
I guess we'll have to do another stream, Marty.
Yep. How dare us? But with that, I think I told everybody last Thursday. Me and Fred Minnick were talking back and forth a week ago, and he said he'd do something after the Super Bowl. So maybe in, I don't know, end of March, April.
That would be awesome.
I think I'd get his ass on here and give him shit.
Yeah, get your train ready.
I got to figure out, I got to come up.
You got to make sure you have that shirt from Jason's shop to wear.
Well, it's funny. I just bought the turkey shirt last week. But you know what? I tell you what I did do, and I think he's having the same issues that I was with Tommy and Whiskey Uncensored, is my old shirt site. I don't want to say, is it Spreadshirt? Is that right? What it was?
That's one of them, yeah, Spreadshirt.
That I ordered after we got back from the high wire. I ordered a Rare Bird 101 shirt, and it still shows it 4 weeks later in production. I think they're having whatever freaking issue. So I'm going to send David an email and say, hey man, just you might want to flip your shit to, because I made these and had them 5 days later. So
nice. I mean, that's how it should be, yeah.
But yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Katie and Ethan, hang around, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you all. I guess maybe Wednesday on Hello Again Whiskey Friends next week.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think that's the plan.
Yeah, Tuesday night I'll be somewhere in Bardstown, so I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see though. The Bourbon Jerk, yeah, they're jobbing you on the other side. New site, got the shirt within a week. Damn, yeah. I don't know what's going on with that place, man. They told Bourbon they were changing shirt providers and they had everything. It should be out soon, and it never did. Thank you so much, Drifting Drams from Top Jimmy.
Oh, absolutely, Top Jimmy.
Awesome.
Do it, Jimmy.
All right, guys, we will see you soon. Thank you guys for all the support, all the chats, Venmos, and everything. It does help pay for these things, man. It does. So with that, guess we'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Later, y'all.